What's good, beautiful people? How are y'all? This is your girl, Divine Karma. I send you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. I hope everyone's trying to get my cord out the way. Hope everyone's doing well. I am doing marvelous because sometimes we got to speak that to ourselves, right? Make sure you are subscribed to the channel before you do anything else, all right? Because my readings are open. Let's jump into this. Oh, I should have put this up under my table. Let's get into this reading. All right. Um, I was shuffling all my decks, and this Eight of Cups, it wouldn't walk away. It is literally the card of walking away, but it would not walk away, right? And there is this energy of many of you are ascending in life. Spirit speak to me, through me, and for me. And there's this integration that's happening. The hardest thing for a lot of people right now, especially with the shift that's on the planet, is walking away from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you to get to the next level. And it's very hard for a lot of people. You had integration number 30 come out. And it says the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. A lot of you are, that Eight of Cups is water energy, are really realizing right now that Spirit wasn't playing when they said there's some people that will not ascend with you. And there's this energy of, because you understand, and understand that we all are one and connected and there's no separation, that would give some leeway to, you trying to ascend and go to the next level in your life. And Spirit kept saying, I have all this for you. Your guides and angels, or whoever source is, I have all this for you. But you can't take such and such with you, right? And because of this, beautiful energy called universal love, because as you're ascending, you're realizing that we're all one. You're realizing that separation is an illusion. Number 44. Some of y'all might be seeing a lot of fours lately, but universal love is what came out next. And because, we have such big hearts, especially those of you that are empaths, and we feel so much for people. And it's hard when we're ascending and we're empaths, because we want to take the world with us. I'm ascending to this beautiful level. I have opened up to universal love. I want to take everybody. Everybody can't go. For some people, it is not their time to go. For some people, Spirit is trying to show you, as you integrate and ascend, that they don't have your best interest at heart, even though you are moving in this universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. And a lot of you, it's like the veil is being lifted off of your eyes, and you're like, we are one. We all love. There is no separation. We are all individuals, as but there's a collection of love. And as you ascend, when you are in ascension and you're going through an awakening, it is putting you in a more sacred and beautiful space between you and source, right? That energy is intensifying. But with it intensifying, your heart begins to open up. It has no choice when you are, more connected to the divine, or God, or Buddha, Yah, whoever it is for you. When that awakening happens, right? Your heart chakra is going to feel like it's going to explode sometimes, because you're moving in that universal love. You want to take everybody with you. You get a little more empathic, because now that the veil has been lifted, you want to take it off everybody's eyes, including some friends and family or significant others you may be dating. But that's the challenging part, because of other people's soul contracts and things they have on their journey, and life lessons on their journey that they have. You can't take everybody with you, right? And some of you are, feeling like, dang, I got to leave this behind. You're trying to, lift the veil off some other people's eyes, that it's not their time. It's not. And you're going to have to make a choice if you want to continue to ascend and be in this sacred space, and, continue to thrive and flourish because, man, it's like spirit has this treasure box full of everything that you could have possibly wanted in life. And it is so hard when we are awakening because we want to take everybody with us and we can't. Then you have number 21, which is divine feminine. And this is not gender. Divine feminine is an energy, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. We have both, everybody has divine masculine and divine feminine energies in them. And it says the frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Again, with this divine feminine energy. A lot of you are ascending, and as you are ascending, when I was talking about that heart space is just opening up, and you want to take the world with you on this ascension, and you want to shake the out of people and like, I'm taking the veil off, wake up. And we want to, because we're moving more into that. Divine feminine energy is about nurturing, compassion, caring, and as you move into that energy and that masculine energy, masculine and feminine energy starts to balance out as you are ascending. That divine feminine side of you, now that you understand we're not separated, we're all one. And sources, witnessing what it's like to be each of us individually, but we're still one as a collective. As you are feeling that, as you are ascending, as that heart space is opening and you are in this beautiful, wonderful space with the divine, right? It's going to allow you to be more more compassionate and caring. But divine feminine is also about birthing and creating a new life for yourself, new ideas, new opportunities, a brand new reality. And a lot of you are really realizing I can really create my own reality. I know that I have a soul contract and there's some things that I have to, some lessons my soul chose to learn on this journey in this life, but I can really create my own reality. And that ascension, like it's opening up your chakras and your heart space tremendously. And you want to take everybody with you, but you can't. It's not everybody's journey right now, right? Some people's soul contract is for them to wake up a little later. You know what I'm saying? And not, and it's hard. It's truly, truly hard to, walk away from friends and family, especially, for some of you, I know you probably the black sheep of the family. And it's just like, y'all veil ain't lifted. They veil not lifted right now, boo boo. I'm so sorry. This is for you. This treasure box that the divine has is for you. This brand new reality, now that the veil is taken off of your eyes and you realize that you can really, really have the life that you want. And you can really, really every single day stay in this beautiful space between you and source and your guides and your angels, and they can hear you. And you can, you can speak to them and tell them and demand the universe, this is what I want. This is the life that I want. And it's granted to you now that you want everybody to know. It's some people that it's not their time. For some people, it ain't going to be their time in this life. They will reincarnate and come back and have to repeat this all over again. Romance. Wow. For some of you, the person that you're walking away from may be a significant other, and you're trying to decide between, love, and man, I'm trying to ascend though, and it's a hard decision to make. If your significant other is willing to be open and start this journey, you might be a little above, maybe you learned a little more or a little above them or whatever, however you want to word it. But if they're open to growing, absolutely, this can be a beautiful thing. But if they're not, trust me, I've been there. When I woke up, I woke up within the matter. It was like I went to sleep one night I'm gonna say a few nights, and within a week, my whole life changed. And if the person is not willing to walk that walk with you, and I know so many people that live a double life. They are spiritual, they are gifted, They are, created, learning the law of attraction and universal law and all of these things. And their ascension is magnificent, but they live two lives because they go home to someone or married to someone or in a relationship with someone who wants no part of that. So when they get home and they're around their significant other, they have to play this completely different role, right? And it's very draining. And when you get in that draining energy, right, man, it's like, your ascension meter is kind of, and it fluctuates. But when it fluctuates, it's like it never gets all the way to the top because it's like you can't be your authentic self all the time. And spirit wants you to be your authentic self all the time. And it's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. Sometimes it's decisions that have to be made. Sometimes you in a karmic and you don't realize that it's a karmic. And then you awaken and it's like, I can't take them with me? No, they were a lesson to learn. They're a karmic. They're not even part of your soul tribe. It was just a lesson that your soul signed up for. That's all it was. Decisions. What do you have at home? Do you have their support? Do you have somebody that's open to learning and going on this journey with you? Or are you going to have to live two lives? Not the right time. And who knows? For those of you, that get in that, or for many of you, you might be single and just like, when is my divine counterpart coming, right? For those of you that's single, the universe is literally trying to create behind the scenes right now your divine counterpart. Let me tell you, if you are single and have pretty much put dating and all that on the back burner, and all of you just been focusing on yourself, doing the shadow work, growing, ascending your sacred space with the divine, and you've been in that energy instead of worried about dating, trust me, your guides and angels are behind the scenes making sure your divine counterpart, there are situations because they already know who it is. They already know who it is, right? So there's situations in your divine counterpart that you ain't even seen or met going on that's being rearranged for y'all to meet. Whether it's in person, whether it's online, whether it's the bump into each other in the coffee shop, whatever, right? It's all about divine timing. See, when you ascend and go to the next level and you are ascending and you're in that sacred space with your guides and angels and the divine or God or whoever source is for you, everything in your life is perfectly divine timing. Now, there are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason in everybody's life. But when you get to that level, to where you are really in tune with self and your higher self, and the best version of you is through the roof, and you in that sacred, beautiful space with the divine and your guides and angels, let me tell you something about divine timing. Everything in your life, they calculating down to the second. Everything. They are rearranging stuff for you, blessings that you ain't probably didn't even ask for, but your energy is attracting it. Beautiful. Divine timing is at play in your life if that is you, if you're on that part of your journey. But again, everybody can't walk through that door with you. Be assertive. I love it. You're going to have to take some action on your integration. It requires action. It requires you to make some tough decisions. It requires you to realize what's no longer serving you or who no longer is on that frequency with you for you to ascend, right? And people talk about, I don't know why I just got this in my head, but people talk about like the Illuminati and the secret society, with the entertainers and all of that. And you got to lay in the bed that you make, sweetie, right? So it's all about it's decision time for a lot of people. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? There's decision time where you're going to have to be like, I got to cut this off. Some of you are going to completely just walk away from a whole career that you've been in your whole life. Can't do it no more. You're ascending. And the second that you decide to step out on faith and say, you know what? I'm going to step into my life purpose. And I know my guides and angels and the divine has got my back. You are going to be assertive and take action. And when you take that first step, it's like, imagine in spirit world, there's two doors and you are on the other side of the doors, and that first step that you take opens up that door, and it's like your guide's an angel. Soon as the door cracks, you ain't even got to open the door all the way. If you just crack the door to look in to see what's on the other side, your guides and angels and the divine will be like, open this door. You here? We ready. We got this lined up for you. We got that. That's all it takes is that first step. That's all that it takes. Opportunity at the bottom of the deck. I love it. Don't stop. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's get some tarot and then we'll close this thing out. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Spirit, give us some more messages to close this out for this beautiful reading. Got two cards. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, about bringing things into balance, which we spoke about, that divine feminine, divine masculine. Now, I want you to look at something, right? We had the divine feminine come out earlier. Under it, be assertive. That's divine masculine energy, right? This is about balance. This is about knowing to have that nurturing, compassionate, energy towards yourself, forgiving yourself, and take it easy on yourself, especially when you know that you're doing the best that you can and you know that you're leaning on your guides and angels for the divine for help. That balance is going to bring so much harmony and so much peace into your life because the universe is arranging some things for you behind the scenes, sweetie. Arranging. Eight of Pentacles, earth energy. Some of you, man, might decide to move into your life purpose, which may require you to, you might want to get a certification or you want to study some more about it. I just heard some of you, maybe doing YouTube. I don't know if y'all seen that young girl, Dough, Dough, on YouTube, blowing up because it's her time, because she stepped out on her faith, whatever the faith is for you. So, but, Eight of Pentacles is about working, mastering your craft. Some of you are really, really about to take that assertive energy. And I literally see people in the next 90 days just at their job, man, I'm putting my 2 weeks in. And people saying, oh, you got another job lined up? No, bro, I'm finna jump in my life purpose and I'm just putting all my faith into the divine. It happens. It happens because we're in an awakening on this planet. So it is what it is at this point. I love it. Knight of Wands. Being adventurous. Moving into things that you like to do. Being passionate. Man, it's like the fear. Once that veil is lifted, you don't really have fear anymore. You might get at that fork in the road like, man, which way should I go? Let me tell you something about forking the roads and making a decision about something when you don't know which way to go. When you get to the fork in the road and you are able to tell yourself, you know what? It's okay. Because any route that I take, right? I know that I'm going to be okay. If I take the route that was not really the best route, but I had some lessons to learn, I'm still going to be okay, right? It's the fear of having to make the choice, right? And the fact that they don't know the outcome. That's the fear of having a fork in the road. But once you can tell yourself, it don't matter which fork I take, which way I go. I know the divine got my back. If I got to learn some lessons along the way, it's okay. I know my guides and angels got my back. Baby, I'll just turn around and go back to the beginning of the fork and then I'll take the other route, right? The veil is lifted. You're integrating, you're ascending. And there's some people, places, and things that are not going to be on your frequency. So if you on 101.1 on the radio station, that's your frequency, everybody ain't going to be able to tune in to your radio station because everybody ain't meant to. This is your girl, Divine Karma. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.